Okay, so today we're going to be looking at a Panasonic RQV80 bought on eBay. Uh, Basically, the supplier said that it needed a cassette belt. So it's an RQV80, it's around about 90s, 95, 96, 97, something like that. I used to sell them. And the eBay listing. So there's the original listing. So it's £5 plus 350, so it was 850 for delivery. And then obviously the belt replacement. Again, I've managed to get some belts at 595, so 13, 14 quid for the thing, which I don't think is bad for a quality Panasonic. It's plastic, it's not a metal one, but it's far better than what you will purchase today, and it's something my daughter wants. So let's see what we can do. There's a little bit about the radio itself. So 95 question mark putting in there. Taiwanese, say made by Panasonic. So let's get on in and see if we can get those belts replaced. So just as confirmation, pop in batteries. Turn the radio on. So we've got obviously displaying a frequency. Let's take that to 89.5, 89.9 in my area, sorry. Radio 2. Should, let's have a gander, put a set of headphones into it. Yeah, we've got don't know if it's picking that up, but so we know we've got that. And then from the cassette perspective, turn the radio off. Yeah, you can hear the motor going. Yes, motor's operative, but indeed there's no motion on the drive. Let's see if that is belts or whether there's a little bit more to it. There. Get my glasses. Okay, PH00, I think. Yep. Need a belt. There it is there. Now he's either slipped off or there's a bigger problem because he's intact. Well, that's that loose, but to be able to get in more than that, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So there is one belt still on there, but it looks I might be wrong. But it looks like that slipped off. There. Difficult to show you. Basically, there's a belt that goes from the motor to the drive, and that's what this one is. I think it's just slipped off. Or has it become too big? Stretched, in other words, and that's why it slipped off. Right, really is now back on. Okay, so the light's not great, but it's basically a belt between here and here, which I've now put back into place. Whether that is enough, don't know whether I can hold the batteries in place just to give it a go. No. Cool, that one fell off. trying to avoid putting it all back together, because if that doesn't work, then obviously we've got to go through that process again. Hopefully that'll be enough. Let's see how we go. Well, it wasn't quite as noisy, but what I couldn't see is whether the belt had rectified itself. And yeah, there you go. So we've now got a turn in drive. So it's definitely that belt that's come off. There's quite a bit of torque on that. I'm quite happy with that. So we've got a fast forward going on. Rewind. Play. Okay, now, do I replace it with the new belt? Well, until I play a cassette in it, I'm not really going to know. So I'm going to leave it as it is for the moment, because that belt may be well fine. So we'll see where we go from here. Okay, so clip back in, pull the cables through properly, push them back in. Obviously the DC jack is now in situ as well. Just going to do a little bit of a brush down the switches, just to clean inside before we put it all back together. Raise the plastic coating. A little bit lucky on that, to be honest, I think. Get that all back into situ. Proper clean in a minute with some glass cleaner, but get the most of it off. Sure, that is supposed to be doing what it's doing there. That looks broken to me. I may be wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure about that rewind if I'm on. until we get a cassette in it, we ain't gonna know. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave the video for the moment. I'll get some cassettes out, we'll try a cassette and see where we go from there. Okay, so the final bit of the video, I've obviously put it back together, this Panasonic RQV80. I've given it a little bit of a clean up as well, so he's a little bit tidier. And obviously I've tested it and it works fine, so it looks like it was just the belt had slipped off. Now obviously potentially that could happen again, but at this moment in time it's working fine. I'm going to put a very quick bit of music on just to clarify that it's working all right, and good old-fashioned way of doing it. So we'll just walk that through there, pop it into the machine. I've got it. This is I'm using a Bluetooth speaker with an auxiliary input, just to give you an indication. So I'm just running off the batteries, and it's literally going to be a turn on and turn off, just so you can hear the volume coming out. The tape's not particularly a great tape. Been up in my loft for years. There you go. Okay, so it's just a very quick snippet. So you can see that it's fast forwarding okay. Yeah, the rewind is fine. I was concerned about the rewind, if you remember, but that's in the down position and it is rewinding the tape, no problem at all. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Nice little Panasonic RQV80, sounds fine. The only thing that I will say is not working on it is the hold switch, which might be something to do with that little white connector now. I don't know, but I'm, you know, if you want to stop it, stop it. Don't need to pause it, so that's fine. Radio obviously doesn't work through an auxiliary because it's not got like any aerial, but if you stick it through headphones, you've already heard it anyway. So yeah, good one. Okay, until next time, cheers.